All right, greetings. Okay, I guess I'm back on YouTube after a week of being suspended. So that the link will be down below on YouTube of what I can't even talk about it. So yeah, it's politics related. It has to do with 2020, that whole situation there. So I just mentioned it for like a second. That wasn't the main thing. So I'm not going to talk. I can't talk. They want you to talk in code and everything on YouTube and all. It's like this is not YouTube's not. This is not a good place to be. It's going to get worse as we get closer to the election. Um, so I got an email at was it 1 o'clock in the morning last Tuesday, last Wednesday after the webinar. So the webinar was live. It was streaming, and then it got cut off. Or maybe it wasn't streaming. I think it was done by then. But either way, they pulled it. As you can see, it's not there. So yeah, that's kind of weird because I don't think it was streaming at 1 o'clock in the morning, but maybe it was. I don't. I actually did get cut midstream, so they must have cut it midstream or whatever. Anyway, I got the email at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was going to do a video last night, but I was just too tired. So yeah, people are wondering where I've been. I've been yeah, so somewhere else. I've been on social media. I've sent out emails. I've been doing everything, but so all the YouTube, I don't feel safe on it at all. I don't feel like talking in code, especially I'm channeling, so I'm all over the place, and I'm kind of pushing my luck for a while. As you can see, some of the titles and some of the stuff I've done recently. So the plan is we'll see how this goes, but I think this is the best way to do it because YouTube's useless. I mean, it has purposes for advertising. It's not completely, it's getting worse. It needs to be popular stuff. They're just even the people that are popular still get hits. So as long as you don't talk about politics, I mean, I don't talk about politics really ever, but it does come up here and there. But because obviously it's part of the control system, but still, I mean, I feel like I'm just targeted. So yeah, I got a strike. I got a community warning in December, and it took them until now to finally get me. So I got a strike. So I got suspended for a week. I couldn't do anything. Can't do a community tab. Can't do anything. So it's going to be there for the next 90 days till October, like October 25th. So October 25th, who knows? I might start doing a little bit more, but I gotta be really careful because then if they get me again, I got two strikes, and I can't upload for 2 weeks. So I don't really want to. It's kind of hurt me already as it is. It's kind of done some damage already. So and even those people in the webinars, like there was a little bit of uneasiness. Like, can I say this? Can I say that? Because you never know. I mean, you don't want that energy out there. So Rumble is where I've been recently. So the idea is I'll put a video here of what the video is about because I have to put an intro video on Rumble. So I'll put an intro video of what this is about. I'll have the title and I'll have the link to the Rumble live stream. So I'll be live streaming on Rumble. I can't do it on YouTube. I mean, I guess I could as long as I take it down. That's kind of defeats the whole purpose of it, right? And besides that, YouTube keeps censoring my stuff anyway. They've been censoring it for years, for 7 years. When I first started, they didn't know who I was, so it took about. I was getting like the webinars would get like 1,000 views until they found me, and it went down to 300, and then it's just like we're not gonna have this guy out there. So I'm not advertiser friendly, obviously. So just have to do the Rumble. I can Facebook. I'm okay still. Created a Telegram account. You see that in the link down below. So Telegram is just in case I get kicked off again or anything. I have the Discord. The only reason I didn't create the Telegram before because Discord doesn't get a whole lot of attention. So, but Discord is doing really good actually. But not many people are that interested in it, which is fine. But we have the Telegram also. So Discord, I know people don't like Discord, all that, and all the censorship. But either way, I'm TikTok also. Yeah, let's put me on TikTok too. It's like, I'm defeated. they they cut my source. So it's like, which is funny about the TikTok. It's better than Instagram in a lot of ways because you get more attention on it. It's like, I mean, it's not for everybody. I just do educational videos, basically, real short ones. This is for those that are still understanding all this. I'm not too big on the platform, but it's like, Instagram's the censorship. Also, it's for beauty and all that nonsense. So I'm not into that. So I never got too far. I mean, even cat, you think cat pictures, just pictures, would get somewhere on Instagram? No. It's like, anyway, so that's all right. So I just have to play this out. I don't feel comfortable on YouTube. I don't feel comfortable at all. I think others can understand that. So many people got kicked off. Obviously, Rumble is conservative only because everybody conservative got kicked off of YouTube. So yeah, they're going after and they changed the terms of service. I mean, even all the stuff I'm doing it's kind of like conspiracy theory stuff. Like I did the video about Eminem, and that got like 11,000 views, and then YouTube sliced it and just they gave it a new URL, and then it hadn't really any views. So, and I thought it was okay after that, but I guess not. That was kind of pushing it. So I do the cloning stuff. I've been doing a lot of cloning stuff on Rumble. So that's going to be the main subject matter. But it's you got to look into this stuff. I mean, people might not believe it, but obviously there's something else going on here. Especially like there's like two different Bidens. There's like in 2 hours, two different Bidens that look completely. Their eyes are different. The mannerisms are different. So yeah, so we're going to go into those territories, and Rumble seems to be good, numbers wise. Not the most popular site, but it's not going to have much choice. Yeah, YouTube is just not healthy at all. So I do advertisements. I also put out a channeled book about Lucifer that got censored. The day I was going to put it out there, I got censored. So I'll do a video on that. Not today though. I kind of let this sink in for a little bit. So yeah, so where I am is now Rumble. The links are down in the description below. Why this happened is in the links below. Also, I don't want to go into details of it here because they're out for blood right now. So they can take anything I use against me right now. Of course, and anyone, those that do politics, I just want to get kicked off again for 2 weeks. I mean, I can risk it, but then I'm off for 2 weeks. So you can't do anything again. And it's like I'd rather just wait for it to expire. And I can do more stuff that I think that's a little bit safer here. Like if I just do an alien message and something like that, that should be okay. Maybe until they start banning that. So, I'm still going to do the Rumble. Rumble is the number one right now. And it's funny, Facebook has not, I don't think they've ever really messed with me at all. The webinar, it disappeared off of Facebook. Something when I got kicked off of YouTube, it sent something to Facebook somehow, but that's been I didn't realize it was offline, but anyway, that was from last week. So yeah, the webinars, everything is on Rumble right now. Everything I've been doing recently is all on Rumble. You can see I've been pushing the. Usually I do that here, kind of pushing the limits a little bit. So I'm going to continue. I can do more on Rumble than I can do here, though. And you don't have to worry about censorship. So I can go a little bit further. Can't go as far as I'd like to go, but it's still more than what I can do. You're kind of censoring yourself already because you know what you're dealing with. But having to call, was it Trump calling Mr. T? It's like, as a code, it's like, come on. It's like surrender. It's that bad. You can't. I don't think you can even say that name, really. That's really pathetic. I don't even know if they'll give me another strike just for saying that. It's really pathetic. So, but the reason for the Rumble is because I am kind of hitting the top. I'm hitting. You look at the stuff I've done recently, even the stuff I've done on Rumble, but stuff just on YouTube. It's it's kind of pushing my limit. It's kind of I'm kind of just asking for trouble, right? So. So I'm just going to do that on Rumble now. That's all. So it's going to be, I put the titles on YouTube, the link to Rumble, and it's just the best I can do. I can't live stream on YouTube. I'm just not going to push. I mean, technically I could, but I have to take it down afterwards. And what purpose is that? What's the Yeah, because it took them a couple of days to get me. The one that I uploaded, it took them always 2 or 3 days. So always 2 days, something like that. So yeah, I had to do it 2024. I think I can say that without them flagging it. We'll just see we'll see how they flag this one just for saying nothing. So who knows? But yeah, they can change. I mean, a lot of my stuff is kind of conspiracy theory connected, so they can just yank it all. So I'll have to find some other way of where I can go after that. So I didn't do the Telegram before because I figured I was going to use it. And even Rumble, I just started working on Rumble about a month ago, which is funny, right? It's about a month ago I started importing my stuff into Rumble. You can do that from YouTube, and I went back like 3 or 4 years. It didn't do that. It only but it has like 1,000 on there. But every time I upload something on YouTube, it went to Rumble, and I didn't really advertise it that much, and not that anybody would have used it anyway. But now in this situation, it's kind of like it's time to build that up. So, and also TikTok and get to an audience there. I'm not huge on that, but I have to get like 1,000 followers on that. So you have Telegram if you want to get the live streams are going to go on Telegram. The links to it. I would send out an email, but that gets kind of spammy after a while. It gets kind of, I don't know. The service I'm using for email, at least it gets to people because I used another one. It wasn't getting to people. So, and I just don't want to get too spammy on that. I don't know. Who knows? So here we are. I'll probably send out an email that I'm back. I'm sort of back. I'm back, but I'm not really back. But so announcements I'll put on here, cat videos if I have any. Announcements. I don't know. Stuff that I'm really careful of how I speak. So is this? So this is what censorship communism feels like, huh? Yeah, freedom. What's that? I guess it's gone, not completely, but mostly. Obviously, they justify it. But yeah, we're no different than Russia or China, basically. It's not that bad, but it's getting there. So even those that have like a huge following and cover the news all the time, and they're on YouTube, and it's like even they have to build up other alternatives because they know, their time will come to an end eventually. So not that I do politics stuff, but just the alien stuff, the other subjects, I'm kind of pushing my limits there. So even with the politics stuff, when you see the future or tap into it, just to give people some insight into, because some are kind of interested in just to vibe. It's just part of our society. But if you just say a name and they don't want they'll censor. If they start censoring someone's name, which I can see them doing that. So I think they would. So I gotta be careful what I'm saying here, but I think it'll be okay. I don't know anymore. It's the Wild West. So like I said, I'll put a short video here with Rumble. I have to do that. It'll be like a couple of seconds just to tell you what it's about. I might go in a little bit more. Who knows? Usually I'm worn out at night before I do a video, so this is gonna be fun. Rumble is a little bit difficult to set up, but I'm getting used to it. But yeah, and this is on Rumble right now, as far as I know. I don't know if it's on there. I'm not gonna look. So I'm on Facebook. Facebook's okay. Twitter, like I said, nobody's on Twitter right now, but it's on there too. And I'm trying to get on DLive too. Let's see if I can get that to work. So this is the new. This is how it has to be, apparently. So we'll try to, improve this over time. But for right now, this is the beta version of moving over to Rumble. Like I said, I might do some other stuff on here, just because I don't want to be all just links to. Yeah, but something that's basic that that won't trigger the algorithm to slice me in half. Nothing but politics. Yeah, there's no fun if you have to censor stuff all the time. What fun is that? Because they're actually kind of slowing down your own ascension, right? Your own, you're using your spiritual detective skills, right? And it's just, instead of just do healings and high vibrations and just keep it vanilla, which is fine. But how do you evolve and just keep things play it safe? So, but yeah, I've lasted 7 years, no problems, not a problem. So they can always go to not to say I want that, they could always go to an older video, which they did when I got the warning to begin with. They went to a video that was like 2 years old and flagged it for yeah, bullying or something like that. I think I looked at a YouTube video. I like just it's funny. There's other channels that are literally bullying people and they're okay. And mine was more as like an observation, and that was it. And they called it bullying, so which is nonsense. My channel's not known anyway. It's like I'm just a peon out there apparently. Apparently not. So yeah, I feel like, and I did. What happened is I did an Alistair Crawley channeling back in December, and then I got the warning, but it wasn't for Alistair Crawley. But I felt like that had something to do with it. So it just the timing of it was a little. So I'm just pushing my luck basically. You can see all the stuff I've done recently. I'm just asking for trouble, right? So yeah, instead of just talking in code, I mean, how long can you do that? Like, it's just, you know, where you get with that anyway. I mean, I understand why you would do it, but drive yourself nuts, drive everybody crazy. Also, yeah, calling it Mr. T and all that. It's kind of ridiculous. So over on Rumble, you can pretty much say whatever you want. Yeah, Rumble's not perfect; it's got issues, but it's not that bad. I feel like they're going to upgrade it eventually. At least my vibe on it. And especially with people who keep getting kicked off, you gotta go. At least I'm still there. At least I'm still here. I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm not trying to push myself off the platform. So this is kind of a big. I'm not trying because I knew I need the audience. It's easy to access. It had just easier, but and like I said, I was exploring Rumble, and I can. Why would anybody want to go over there? What would be the point of that? Especially the site's not exactly the best. But in this case, I kind of have a reason. So at least I'm still here, and we'll try to do this the best of our ability. And all that my library is like 3,000 videos. I was going to put on Vimeo, but apparently Vimeo will kick you off. Of course, you can't always go by fear of that, but I'll have to find other alternatives. Put my old stuff somewhere. It's really not a whole lot. And Rumble doesn't. They didn't. I'll figure something out. So, all right. Thank you everyone for your support. Yeah, I'm back. So I might do a video every once in a while just to show I have a pulse. Seeing I'm not really being live here anymore. We have the cats. The cats are here driving me crazy. Now they're all gone. So anyway, so here we are. Yeah, now I'm out of focus if I fix that, but apparently not. So yes, thank you for your support, and we'll continue on. Yeah, we're going into unknown territory. Yeah, we're kind of pushing it currently on Rumble. With Beyonce, I might do more on Beyonce, do more alien stuff, more Area 51 stuff. Who knows? We'll just tap into it. It's all energy. You don't have to believe it. Obviously, take your own. It's your own discernment. That's quite fine. But here to just open up realities, dimensions, look beyond the third dimension. So all right. Thank you, everyone, and we'll be back later tonight. And you'll see how the plan of how this all works. We'll see you on Rumble, see you on somewhere, Telegram, everywhere. So, all right, blessings.